Hello, and welcome once again to a book talk review with ASE Book Reviews. Today, I will be reviewing Far Side of the Sea by Kate Breslin, and I have 4 verses I would like to read with it, starting with Psalm 139, 9 through 10, and this is the author's choice at the beginning of the book. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. And Lamentations 3:32. But though he cause grief, yet will he have compassion according to the multitude of his mercies. And Colin mentions pieces of Psalms 116 throughout the latter part of this book, so I'll read Psalm 116, 1 through 2. I love the Lord, because he hath heard my voice and my supplications, because he hath inclined his ear unto me. Therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. And Psalm 116:5. Gracious is the Lord, and righteous. Yea, our God is merciful. I really enjoyed this book overall. It was a little slow in the beginning for me, but I think that's because I hadn't read the previous book where Colin's introduced. So for me personally, the plot didn't seem to pick up and ensnare me until Johanna entered the picture. I absolutely love Jo as a character. She is fantastic and has some of the best and most humorous scenes. I think one thing that I love the most about this book, though, is that both male and female leads are so far from perfect. For one thing, Colin's missing hand really made me kind of excited because there aren't that many quote-unquote heroes out there that have such an impediment, and then Jo's inability to tame her hair and keep herself quote-unquote put together really endeared her to me, well, since I may relate to some of these issues. I particularly love the scene, though, where these two meet, but I won't give away the wonderful details and ruin it. As the plot progressed, I was immersed into the spy game, and I loved every bit of it. Kate throws in some of the best twists I've read. I love how she just kept throwing them in and shocking me. I love the historical details that she also wove in, and especially loved the scenes of the carrier pigeons and the nesting rings, and certain historical details woven through these pieces were fantastic. And the faith scenes, I love these faith scenes. Big love for these faith scenes. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. It makes me want to go back and read more about the characters that were mentioned from previous books that were brought back in, and I would even love to read more about these characters and how they progress, because I love all of these characters, and I highly recommend this read. There are 2 songs I would put with it: Through All of It by Colton Dixon and Haven't Seen It Yet by Danny Goki. Thanks for listening, and probably the next reviews that I will post will be a little bit of catch up